3 secret ways your Social Security checks are protected. This is a massively important topic right now, as there's a lot of people out there that are very concerned about their monthly benefit checks, and I don't blame anybody, especially with this year 2025. It's honestly been a little weird, it's been pretty chaotic, and there's been a lot of big changes that have been announced out of Social Security, especially around Social Security, like Doge poking around and all the other details we've been hearing. I've been covering all of it literally every single day as we've been getting new information. It's been a very, very busy year so far. But again, when it comes down to your monthly benefit checks, these are very important. The vast majority of beneficiaries rely on their monthly benefits for virtually all of their income, or the vast majority of their income. So anytime that we hear anything coming out that may impact our monthly benefits, it can get very, very scary for a lot of people. So I want to talk about 3 protections in place that are actually saving your monthly benefit from basically anything going on with them in a negative way as well. Okay, so these are actually very good that these are here. Now, as you probably heard me talk about before in the videos, there are safeguards in place to protect Social Security as a whole, to protect Social Security monthly benefits and the beneficiaries as well. But with everything we've been hearing out lately, it seems like, are those protections still in place? So again, I want to talk through these one by one here, describe exactly what they are and how they protect our money and our benefits, but at the same time, we still need to be very, very vigilant of what is happening, because anything could change at any given point, and sometimes rules are meant to be broken, right? So with that being said, let's talk through these details. Now, quick side note, I want to throw this out there really fast, which is, when I say Social Security, I'm referring to all benefits administered by the Social Security Administration, including but not limited to retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, and SSI, and also including VA and RRB benefits as well, okay? I know there's a lot of beneficiaries here in this community that receive a variety of different benefits. Just want to throw it out there. We're pretty much all protected by these, okay? So I want to say that really quickly so we're all on the same page here. However, as well, super fast here, I've been getting a lot of really good questions down below in regards to Medicare, and I've been making you some dedicated Medicare videos recently as well, and trust me, I'll bring you more as well. But realistically, your best resource is that exclusive phone number right there on your screen. This is for all of you right here in this community. Call that phone number. It'll connect you with a dedicated Medicare team. They will go to work on your behalf immediately, 100% for free. It is my guys over at Chapter. I partner with them here on the channel so they can help all of you for free with your Medicare needs in regards to Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, traditional Medicare versus Medicare Advantage, initial enrollment into Medicare. The list goes on and on. It is massively confusing, way more confusing than it ever should be, but they are there on standby, literally waiting for your call right now. They will help you with all that. So what are they going to do? They're going to listen to you when you speak as far as what you need. They will find you the best plan with the best coverages at the best price in your local area, so you can see the doctors you want to go to, the networks or the offices that you want to visit, the prescription needs if you have any at all, any other personal preferences that you have. They will listen and find you the best plan. Again, best prices, best coverages for your personal needs, okay? Absolutely amazing, and they're doing all of it 100% for free. If you have not done so yet, make sure to call them. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, actually nearly 1,000 of you here in this community have already called them, and they've done this, again, 100% for free. Give them a call. Take a screenshot of the picture of the video right now. Take a picture of the video, whatever it happens to be. Write that phone number down so you have it there. Give them a call. Again, they just want to help you as much as they can right now, and they're doing it for free, okay? Anyway, give them a call. They will help you out. And again, stay tuned. I will continue to bring you more videos on Medicare. It can be massively confusing. All right, so let's run through the details of these 3 protections in place that save Social Security benefits for beneficiaries and basically say, hey, no touching, right? They can't do a whole lot of these. However, like I said, still got to be vigilant. Anything could happen to these, but let's just point out what's out there now, okay? So number 1, I want to point this out because this is kind of on our doorstep right now, which is this massive reconciliation bill, right? Or sometimes they're called a budget reconciliation. Same thing, referring to the same thing, right? But anyway, this is that piece of legislation that's out there, okay? I've referred to this before many times in other videos, but it's out there, and lawmakers are working on it, and realistically, it's going to be passed soon. Sooner than later, this thing will be passed, okay? With a simple majority vote across Congress, and then it goes to the president to get signed into law. Okay, so this will be coming. But the big question is, can they reform Social Security within the reconciliation bill? Now, I'm going to be fair with you. I did make a dedicated video about this probably I don't know, month and a half ago or so, give or take a little bit, talking about this. But I want to point this out yet again, and it's on my list of 3 secret protections out there. Okay, the simple answer is no. They cannot reform Social Security through the reconciliation bill or a budget reconciliation package. Okay, they cannot do it. In fact, there's a rule in place. It's called the Byrd Rule, which, by the way, it's spelled B-Y-R-D, not B-I-R-D, like a bird that flies in the air, right? Okay? In case you want to look it up, by all means, go for it. Sometimes it's referred to as the Byrd Rule, the Byrd Law, things like that, but that's what it is, B-Y-R-D. But again, what it does protects Social Security beneficiaries, cannot be changed through the reconciliation bill process, okay? That's number 1 on my list right there, okay? So just keep that in mind, take note of that, things like that, and just want to point that out for you, okay? Now, the next one on my list is protective filing, okay? Now, this is actually an interesting one because there's actually a rule in place. It's called protective filing date. It's abbreviated as PFD, protective filing date. Basically, what this means is that if you reach out to Social Security and say, hey, I want to file for my benefit, or hey, hello, is anybody there? I'm still sitting on hold 17 days later. I'm still waiting on hold, right? Obviously, I'm being a little bit sarcastic right now, but this is another thing as well, okay? So when you contact Social Security for your initial application, in other words, you go to file for SSDI, you go to file for SSI, you go to file for retirement benefits, you contact them, right? And you cannot get a hold of anybody, whether you call the 1-800 number, whether you go to a physical office, in your local area, whatever it happens to be. If you go somewhere and you can't get in touch with anybody and you have full intentions of filing an application with them, and nobody's there, nobody's answering, nobody's answering the door, nobody's picking up the phone, whatever, take note of that. Document everything. Now, here's the interesting part. I've said this before in other videos about all kinds of things. Document everything. Just keep a file, okay? A lot of times we get paperwork from Social Security as well. I always say this, save it. I know a lot of times the intention is, just throw it away. Who cares? We don't need it. No, please, document everything. Keep file of everything. It's very important. And this is another one of those. With the protective filing date, like this rule that is there, when you contact Social Security, even if you do not talk to somebody, whether you go to a physical office and you can't get in touch with somebody, or you call them and again, nobody's home, nobody answers, that is technically the date in which they can consider for basically the application in which you want it to be filed, right? So sometimes it can take a long time to get in contact with them. I mean, have you called Social Security recently? Yeah, exactly. It's been a very long time since you have maybe contacted them. But if you have recently, you can sit on hold for a very long time, and that's kind of the situation. So the point is, when you call them, when you contact them for an initial application, or basically you contact them in regard to your monthly benefit, you're pretty much protected as of that date. That's considered the protective filing date, okay? PFD is how they abbreviate that one, okay? That's number 2. Now, number 3, okay? We've been hearing a lot about this government shutdown. Government shutdown's coming in, okay? Now, here's the thing about a government shutdown. Shut it down all you want, okay? Whatever. Go wild. Shut it down. That's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Here's the thing. Your benefits will not be impacted whatsoever. There's different standards within Social Security and basically different government spending, okay? There's mandatory and basically non-mandatory, okay? Here's what it comes down to. Social Security falls into the grouping of mandatory spending. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, defense, all of these fall into mandatory spending. So what does that simply mean? It simply means that government can shut down all at once, but they must continue to issue payments for Social Security, again, benefits administered by Social Security, as well as Medicare, Medicaid, defense spending, things like this. All of this must continue. It is mandatory, okay? Other things that are considered non-mandatory, right? Those things can close down. Those things can shut down. But my point is, I know every time that we get into the situation where it's like, oh my, we're going to get into a government shutdown, and this is going to be really bad, they're going to stop our checks. No, they're not. They're not going to stop our checks. They're not going to be delayed. Nothing's going to happen there. They shouldn't. There's no reason for them to. It has not impacted them whatsoever in the event of a government shutdown, okay? So those are the 3 that I wanted to point out for you. And again, this is just what's out there now, but let's keep an eye on everything right now. It's a very weird time that we're living through, and a lot of things are subject to change, okay? I will continue to be here for you, right by your side every single day, posting everything that's out there right now. I know it's a very odd time. I'm here for you, okay? Have been for years. I'm not going anywhere. I will continue to keep you posted on all this. Again, let me ask a huge favor of you. Please call the guys over at Chapter. Do yourself a huge, huge favor. Think how nice it would feel to have the right plan rather than just a plan, right? The right plan that you love, that is taking care of you, giving you the right protections and the right coverages, probably some other benefits as far as having the right plan as well. The best price, the best coverages, your personal preferences, whatever it happens to be, they'll find all of that for you. Give them a call. Again, 100% free to do so. The phone number right there on your screen. Take a screenshot, take a picture, write it down, whatever you've got to do, and they'll take care of you. They will help you out in a massive way, okay? Otherwise, let me ask you a huge favor. Who do you know? Just think of a few people, 1, 2, 3 people that you can think of that would benefit from this video or this information on Medicare and the help there. Please share this video with them. There's a share button right down below, 100% free to do so. Otherwise, again, that picture or the screenshot that you took, go ahead and text that over to them as well and have them watch the video or just call for their Medicare help. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel as well, 100% free to do so. Big subscribe button down below. Check out the other thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description. Otherwise, popping up on your screen now, you'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, thank you so much for allowing me to represent and advocate for you. Thank you for your continued support and trust in me. I truly do appreciate it. And until next time, please have a nice day. That's all that matters right now. Enjoy, and I really hope I can see you again soon in the next video.